All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash, giving double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopefully elect. Shalom to all the brothers out here laboring in this truth with sincerity. Shalom to the few sisters that watch. Just come back with another lesson, just on the way to work. But I had, did the lesson, then, had no sound. Which I shouldn't be doing it anyway because I'm driving. But I saw this article. It says Venezuela decries act of piracy after U.S. forces seize oil tanker off country's coast. So, this is just further showing that this man is the wicked of the earth. Like in the book of Genesis, chapter 4, speaks of Cain being a vagabond and a fugitive throughout the earth, man. And that's this same spirit, the same spirit, going throughout the earth, taking what they want, scavenging, and they've been doing that all throughout history. But now, people are not stupid, man. People know what you are, who you are, and what you're doing. You used vilifying other leaders in other countries to get what you want. Just like you said, you went to get weapons of mass destruction, none were found. Gaddafi, Saddam Hussein, many other leaders, man, all to gain and get natural resources. Start proxy wars. Put your leaders in position. Get rid of their leaders and put yours in position just to gain whatever you want. But hey, man, people see through that now. We know it's all about the oil. Never been about drugs. It's all about the resources. That's the tribe of Asher, man. Rich in oil. So-called Venezuelans. They try to make it about like it's about drugs, but what kind of drugs, what amount of drugs will be coming over on a small fishing boat, man, that's gonna impact America? It's silly, man. And first of all, what kind of fuel you got to get from Venezuela to America on a small fishing boat? Hey, man, Esau Edom is tacky, man. Tacky. Just like the book of Micah chapter 2. The first 2 verses, man, is speaking of this man. Never keep us at home, man. Always going to other countries, trying to get what you want. But it was a point in this article, where the spirit was on the Venezuelan president. And earlier I looked it up. I had to stop the video and look it up. But let me see. Like I said, I'm driving. I shouldn't be doing it, but I already know where it is now. It says earlier, down here in the last paragraph, it says Venezuelan president urged citizens to act like warriors and be ready to smash the teeth of the North American empire if necessary. And the spirit was on him, man, because that's in the scriptures. So let's get it. This book of Psalms chapter 3 and verse 7. Let me see. This is King David. King David speaking. It says, "Arise, O Lord, save me, O my power, for thou hast smitten all mine enemies upon the cheekbone. Thou hast broken the teeth of the ungodly." We'll get in the NLT. It says, "Arise, O Lord Yahweh, rescue me, my power. Slap the enemies in the face, slap my enemies in the face, shatter the teeth of the wicked. Same thing that the Venezuelan president said. Shatter, be ready to smash the teeth of the American empire, man. North American empire. So, this man's kingdom is falling. 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 9, his time is up. Everybody is hip to what he does. Everybody is hip to what's going on. Nobody is saying, oh man, you got some people, these conservative Edomites, that have fooled themselves into believing everything that these people say, man. Speaking of America and these Edomites, they have fooled themselves into believing that it is about drugs, it is about corruption of other nations. But that's crazy, man. Most drugs are coming in from Mexico as well as China. So, it's clearly about the resources, man. But let me get off this phone. Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to constantly give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwada, Shalom.